All right. Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakha HaKodash. All right, double honors to our apostles, a great millstone, that were well, and peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel, scattered across the four corners of the earth. Okay, whom Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai has deemed mercy on in these last days, as considering this second death and the dark times that are upon us, man. Shalom to you, man. Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatam. Also, shalom to you, friends of the prophets, you sisters out there, okay, that's listening to this truth, okay, and sincerely repenting back to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, man. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatam, man. All right, so I want to commute, heading to work. I pretty much last night I had got a topic together that I wanted to hit. Lord willing, I'll be able to hit it before I get there, hit everything. But it's going to be pretty much based around the fact that we're entering into some dark times. Okay, some very dark times. But we have the light. Okay, we have the light. All right, and you know, to be alive and to be alive is to pretty much have the understanding, man, and you know, of Yahweh Bashim Yashai, you know, understanding that this is his movie, okay, and his determination in this movie is to destroy the elite of this world, which is Esau, Edom, okay, and set up the elite of the new world, which is the nation of Israel, okay, which we see that happening, the process of that happening by, you know, Yahweh Bashim Yashai allowing us to turn back to who we are, starting with the prophets, the apostles, okay, in this regeneration, okay, and that's where it starts. All right, the scripture says that wisdom and knowledge, Salakia, it says that the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding is in the congregation of the dead. So if you don't know the fact, if you don't know that you're an Israelite, if you don't know that we're in a time of the destruction, if you don't know that the name of the Lord first and foremost is Yahweh and the Son's name is Yahweh Shai, and you don't understand that we're in a time of a transition in the kingdoms, and we're in a time of more sorrows being brought forth upon the earth, then you are not alive. Okay, you are not dwelling in the understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yashai, which means you're dead. All right, and these dark times are going to catch you unaware, man. All right, but for us who are of the day, okay, the scripture says that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time, man. Okay, all right, and you know, understanding what the will of the Lord is, okay, and what's going to be required of us, you know what I mean, and more than ever, we have to examine ourselves and remind ourselves more than once daily what time we're living in, man, and knowing that any day now, you know, shit can really hit the fan as we see a prophecy unfolding, okay, Jacob's trouble, okay, Esau coming down with great wrath because he has a short time, okay, Esau getting ready to accuse the ministry, okay, concentration camps, okay, persecution, okay, but through all of this, through all of those things, okay, we have the light, we have the understanding, okay, and that's what's going to keep us stable in these times, man. Once again, the scripture says that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time. All right, and things are going to get worse. They're going to get rough. Okay. All right, but the elect shall be saved out of it, man. I want to get two scriptures out. I want to read. Okay, because you know, when shit hits the fan and these people are going haywire and going crazy and in a high state of perplexed, okay, the elect are going to have a stable mindset, Okay, now it's going to be some turbulence. But however, we're going to know, as it tells you in the book of 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, that we are in the same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the earth which he made. Okay? And see, on top of that, when these perilous times come, we're going to see through them. Okay? Because it's going to get so bad out here. Okay? These jakes out here that had trusted in Egypt, okay, are going to be in a state of perplexity, in the state of not knowing what's going to come after, because they have not seek ye the kingdom first. Okay, they have not hastened the day. Okay, so therefore, when these perils come and Egypt falls, they're going to fall with it. And on top of that, they will be rounded up, okay, and they will be deceived into getting that MOTB, because that MOTB is going to be a pseudo salvation. It's going to be the only way out for the unspiritual, man. Okay, for those who don't understand what the MOTB is, and that it's not to be taken. Okay, just like when the C109 thing had kicked off, or a lot of you people who didn't know Yahweh Bashim. Matter of fact, everybody who didn't know Yahweh Bashim Yashai went and took that shit. All right, because if you know Yahweh Bashim Yashai, you wasn't gonna take that, man. And you even had some certain Israelite camps that pushed that mindset on the people to get it. Okay, so woe unto you. All right, so when they make this MOTB mandatory, those who truly know Yahweh Bashim Yashai and are of the elect will not take it. All right, so going back to the scripture, I want to get Isaiah 41:13, and this is just going into the mindset, because yes, things are going to get crazy out here. Things are going to get very what's the word? It's going to be a lot of turbulence. It's going to get crazy out here, man. All right, when the atmosphere changes because of the lack of bread, it's going to be a whole new type of atmosphere out here, man. And see, these people aren't going to know that it's the time of the Lord's judgment. All right, as the scripture says, neither would they be mindful of the scourges that's coming, man. All right, but for the elect, all right, the Lord is going to be with brothers, man. Even if you find yourself in a shitty situation, the Lord's going to be with you, man. All right, this is the book of Isaiah 41, verse 13. It says, for the Lord thy power will hold, Salakia, for the Lord thy power will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee. Fear not, thou worm, O Jacob. Hey, because look, man, we ain't nothing but worms, man. We are ultimately defenseless. I don't give a goddamn how many guns you got. Okay? Hey, if you ain't on that chariot when the missiles hit, hey, them guns don't mean shit. Now, there's nothing wrong with having your shit, because it's gonna get crazy out here. So you might have to have somebody back up off you. Okay, that's considering that at times, hey, you got a lot of brothers that's in the martial arts. It's gonna get crazy out here where you're gonna have to do what you got to do in order to defend yourself. Okay, but the ultimate protection is gonna come from Yahweh Bashim Yashai when he sends off the ultimate judgment, which is gonna be those missiles, man. Okay, and if you're not meeting the Lord in the air, as it's written in the book of Thessalonians, okay, then you weren't one of the ones who were alive and remained, which means Yahweh Bashim Yashai is not going to help you, man. Okay, but the whole point is we're worms and we're ultimately defenseless, and it's going to ultimately take a higher power to deliver us out of these situations that we're going to find ourselves in. Okay. All right, it says, fear not, thou worm, O Jacob, and ye men of Israel, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument, having teeth. Thou shalt thresh mountains and beat them small. and shall make the hills as chaff. And eventually that's going into, you know, Jake getting those spiritual powers. Okay, because some brothers are going to obtain that. And we're going to be a new sharp threshing instrument. Okay, hey, because the Lord going to have fun with, He's going to have fun with this too. Certain brothers is going to get them spiritual powers, because Esau's got so much shit out here, man, where we're going to actually need that. Okay, he got the robot dogs. Okay, the robot, the RoboCops. Okay, Esau got all kind of shit, man. And look, he's getting ready for, Esau knows that the elect are going to obtain those spiritual powers too. So he's trying to make his situation expendable, man. You know, he's trying to make his, he's setting up his army, so to speak. Okay, even to try to fight against the chariots, man. Okay, because it's going to be a war in heaven too, man. Okay, meaning it's going to be a war against Michael and his angels, okay, and the dragon and his angels. All right, that's in the book of Revelation. I can't quote what scripture it is up top. All right, but that's going to also take place, and guess what? When that does take place, Esau's not going to prevail. Okay. All right. So we are going to find ourselves, you know, somewhat defenseless against particular things, but the Lord is going to be with us, man. Okay. All right. Because why? Because you brothers out there, the elect, put in the work to obtain that protection. Okay. They earn that mercy. Okay. And we hope to be those men too, because we're going to need it, man. All right. It says, thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them, and thou shalt rejoice in the Lord, and shall glory in the Holy One of Israel, man. All right, so that's for the elect, all right? All right, this is the book of Isaiah 43, verse 1. It says, but now thus said the Lord that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel, fear not, for I have redeemed thee, I have called thee by my name, thou art mine. So the elect of Yahweh Bashim Yashai are going to be protected, man. Thus said the Lord. Okay, and we're going to find ourselves in some sticky situations where we're going to have to wait and trust in the Lord, and He's going to be with us, man. It's already written. Okay, you see, because we are entering into those dark times. Don't think just because Trump and China came to a tariff deal that shit's not going to still hit the fan. It's so many vulnerable spots in Babylon that it's to get hit, that it's inevitable, man. It's inevitable. All right. You know, so hey, the end is speaking, man. All right, and it's not lying. Okay, so you know, once again, this was just a lesson, you know, going into how we're entering into some dark times, but the Lord is going to be with brothers, man. All right, the Lord's going to be with brothers. Hey, some of you brothers might not have it to where you're able to to stack up a bunch of food or stack up something, you know, here and there. You know, hey, some brothers ain't got no weapon to defend themselves over certain situations. Some brothers may have newborns during, you know, this time where the Lord's got to be with brothers, man. Okay, because we are in a defenseless situation. Okay, so just continue to serve the Lord, man. All right, the scripture says that to dwell in the secret counsel of Yahweh Bashim Yashai, and you're going to be covered under His feathers. All right, just I'm saying it a verbatim, you know, so to speak, man. So that standard's coming from Yahweh Bashim Yashai. We at the end of this thing, brothers. Stay strong, stay locked in. The dark times are upon us. It's gonna be for these people, these wicked motherfuckers who didn't want to take heed to the Lord. These scourges that's coming is for their ass, man. That's not for the elect, man. All right, so with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to our apostles, a great meals from the well, and peace and shalom to the elect. Shalom, shalom. You help I see you.
All right, once again, it's another video. Hopefully you